Hi, my name is Robin Dempsey. I am the creator of a webcomic called Leylines, and I'm also the co-owner of a small business that I started up with my fiance Corey Childs called Moco Press. Today I'm going to show you the Moco Press mailroom as one book goes from order to ready to ship out in what I like to call the epic adventure of Dell's book. You might be asking, who is Dell? Dell is an engineer that used to work the same place I do. He was one of the few people that supported my creative endeavors, as he is an author himself. Those of you that follow me on Twitter may remember my links to his Kickstarter campaign for his book Kevin's Point of View, or as it's being renamed for its second printing, Captain Disaster. Needless to say, he's a great guy, and he was nice enough to buy my book off the online Moco Press store. Which means the book that you'll be seeing today is his. Thank you very much, Dell, and without further ado, let's go to the mailroom. As you can see, there's a ton of stuff in here. Everything from all the different boxes of books to shipping materials, and if we go all the way around the corner, we have the record for every recent sale that we've made. As you can see, Dell's already been recorded, hardcover artist edition, which comes with a bunch of freebies, but it hasn't been packed or shipped yet. That's what we're going to do right now. Everything on these shelves is hardcover. Only 537 hardcovers of Volume 1 will ever be printed, so those are all limited edition. Everything else, these boxes here and here, are soft covers, and there's about 1,000 of those, and we'll reprint them as they go on. Dell ordered a hardcover special edition, so we'll get that off the shelf. Both books have a full-color interior. We really wanted to have a high-quality book, something that people could really enjoy and appreciate. The paper is lovely glossy, the colors just pop right out. Every person that picked it up at the convention was just blown away at the quality of these, and we were just so excited to see people respond so positively to it. We had to basically strip out a huge portion of my savings to do it, but I think it's worth it, and I hope that you guys do too. The nice thing about the book version is that there's 20 pages of extras in the back of the book. There's a brand new story that is one of the myths of the world, and then there are also information on the origins, there's information on the characters and cast, there's information on the cultures in the different provinces. So those are extras that will never be published online and are in each book to kind of sweeten the deal. The neat thing about the hardcovers, which have the same interior, but they have the dust jacket, and they also have, to take the dust jacket off, a foil embossed hardcover, which is just gorgeous. So these are limited edition books. I'm going to take this out of the... Each one is individually stamped, right here. So this is actually Dell's book, so Dell is getting book 33. And for the artist edition, I left a page where I could do an individual drawing, which is actually what I'm going to do right now. So let's get to it. Is the finished product. The Artist Edition also comes with two special little goodies as our way of saying thank you. One is the Moco Elite pins, and the other is a seasonal Leylines button, which I'm actually out of, so I'm going to make a new one, and you guys get to see it as an extra treat. A quick note on button machines. When I first started looking into making buttons, there was a really cheap option I found from Badger Minute that I thought, hey, that'd be great, I can get started and I won't have to invest, $200, $300 like I would on a machine like this. Except that I had a friend that already had one and said, come on over and use it. Turns out those machines have about a 50% failure rate when you are a pro at them. 75% or 80% if you're a newbie like me. You get what you pay for, so pay for something good. And this is the final product. The next step is getting it ready to go and shipped out. I bought, as you can see, boxes in bulk because when I first started out, I went to Home Depot and just bought whatever box they had. One, you get really irregular shapes, but most importantly, it's about $2 a box. If I buy in bulk, it's more like 50 cents. Same with bubble wrap. I don't even want to talk about how expensive bubble wrap is by itself, but when you buy it in a huge roll, it's way cheaper. Same with tape. And once we've got it all packed up, the next is to make a shipping label. When I was first looking into shipping options, I thought, wow, I must need to get a service or some kind of fancy thing in order to ship out of my home. But it turns out that since I'm going through Store Envy, where all the payments are made through PayPal, PayPal has a service where you can just click Print Shipping Label, fill out the information and what kind of mail it is, take it to the post office, and drop it off. It's really easy and it's free. So for someone who's starting out that doesn't have a huge volume of books, which is where I'm at right now, it's a really great service. So I recommend checking that out if you want to do any shipping. So that's it. That's the whole process from start to finish, order to box ready to go to the post office. I hope you've enjoyed following the epic adventures of Del's book. And now we'll wrap up with the latest live blog opening of a Ley Lines book.